Hello, my name is Timothy Hillford. Happy to see you here. And I've been invited back here to do a little bit of chatting about some investments, some Alameda research, which is Sam Bankman-Fried's original company after he left Jane Capital. And I want to talk a little bit about real estate, investing, stock market, all those things, because I want to share some of my investment knowledge with all of you, and help you make better decisions about your life, in your pursuit of improving the life for yourself, your family, and everybody else that's here. Now, the first thing I just wanted to tell you is I'm reading this wonderful book by what is his name? Hello, love and light. Hello. Very nice to have you here. We have a little love in the house. We have a little light. It's good to have. Love is very nice. Love is very nice, and light is very nice too. I'm not gonna lie. That is true. But you cannot beat when you have love and light together in the same home. It's just absolutely wonderful, and I appreciate you bringing both your love and your light to our live stream here. So I'm reading this book here, Going Infinite, by Mr. Michael Lewis. Excellent book. Reads like a great novel here. It's all true. It's a true story. And the story is about Sam Bankman-Fried. The guy who created FTX, and he's now serving prison for about 25 years for fraud. We're not going to be talking about the fraud part of it, but I can tell you why it probably happened. We have a lot of good lessons for your life based on what he did wrong, because he did a lot of things right. Very brilliant man, Mr. Sam Bankman-Fried. But he also made a number of mistakes, and I'm going to go over those because it's important in life to recognize the lessons we can learn from other people here. So Sam Bankman-Fried, very smart guy, and he went to MIT, and right out of MIT, he took a job at Jane Capital. And Jane Capital is this magnificently, esoteric and lovely quantitative trading firm where they use computers to try to find anomalies in the market. They try to exploit those anomalies to make massive amounts of money. So, for example, let's just say, the price of one currency here is being sold for very slightly different on a different exchange, something like that, and their computer will go in, buy, sell within 10 seconds, make a boatload of money. Now, Mr. Sam Bankman-Fried, he's learning something. He's learning something at Stanford and all these other different places. It's called effective. What is the name of it here? I do not want to give you the wrong word here, because it's very important. The entire thing about Sam Bankman-Fried is based on this one particular concept. Effective philanthropy. It's called effective philanthropy. Welcome to those of you joining me. My name is Timothy Hillford. I'll be sharing you some investing lessons and some lessons about money in general here with you. So this idea of effective philanthropy is go get a job that's going to make you massive amounts of money and will allow you to become most effective in helping the world. How can you become most effective by helping the world? Because you make so much money that you can then give it all away. So this Mr. Sam Bankman-Fried, he is now trying to become as effective of a philanthropist as he can. So I love his concept here. I like this idea. Now, this idea of effective philanthropy, it started in London, in England, in Oxford perhaps, I'm not quite sure, but somewhere in England, back in the mother country, as we call it. Now, but then it moved over to Berkeley, California. Why did it move to Berkeley, California? Because California is Silicon Valley. That is where all of the most wealthy tech companies are starting. Hello, best YouTuber. Oh, I'm sorry to correct you, however. I am the best YouTuber. My name is Timothy Hillford, and I've been brought in as a special guest here on this channel here, but you're the second best YouTuber. Letting you know. Actually, it says the best YouTuber 5566. So there are 5,565 better YouTubers than you. Hello, Oda Tarfan. How are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. We're talking about Mr. Sam Bankman-Fried and the collapse of Alameda Capital. And we're learning all so much about him in this book, Going Infinite by Mr. Michael Lewis. So while Mr. Sam Bankman-Fried is at Alameda Capital, he's making massive amounts of money. Apparently the first year, 100,000, second year, 200,000, third year, he got a bonus of $1 million. That's not bad for being there for 3 years. Hello, you've been here for 2 years. Let's give you a nice little bonus of $1 million. Hello, cheerio. Now, but Mr. Sam Bankman-Fried, he's thinking, is this the best use of my time? Am I most effective by being here at Alameda Capital? And that is the main question that we have here. And so he decides, I think that he was learning about this thing called cryptocurrency at the time. And Mr. Sam Bankman-Fried is thinking, why is Jane Capital, the place where I work, not getting involved with crypto? And the answer was that people at Jane Capital had no idea what was going on. No one understood. This was around 2016 here, 2015, And Mr. Sam Bankman-Fried is thinking, I think I can make massive amounts of money in a very short period of time if I am just... Hello, Oscar. Oda Tafarian, I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. Thank you for asking. Zach Riska, love and light. Sir Paling. Hello, Sir Paling. Hello. Hello, Sir Paling. Great to have you here. And he's trying to find out, maybe I can create my own cryptocurrency research firm, my own trading firm, similar to Jane Capital, but I will focus only on cryptocurrency. And so he starts to create this firm, and unbelievably, this guy, he's able to recruit lots of very smart people, other effective philanthropists, and he gets hundreds of millions of dollars of investment capital. Unbelievable. It's like, how did you do that in just a short period of time? Very bright man. Very bright man. And immediately, they start to make money via cryptocurrency. However, and there's a big however, that big however is Mr. Sam Bankman-Fried, unfortunately, is very disorganized and very undisciplined. And so he started to upset all of his partners and all the people working with him. One example that I read, let me see, I want to find this very interesting paragraph here, because it says a lot about life and about who we are and what we should try to avoid, because it explains why people started to hate him. So, here. So there's this thing called, it's called ModelBot. 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 Now, hello, Andrew Cornwall, telling me that I ordered Tom Holland off of Tamer. Oh, thank you very much. Broscu's in the house. Still me, yes. Glad you finally made it. Pila Ebeling Cool, you're Indonesian. Hello, good to have Indonesia in the house, at a Jaden Maldonado. Tiffany Deringay, asking if I speak a different language. I'm speaking English right now, the mother tongue. The mother tongue. So let me read some of these quotes here from this lovely, lovely book here. So Mr. Sam Bankman-Fried is known for using his brain to solve problems. He created something called ModelBot. And the ModelBot was a way to trade cryptocurrency without having to think. Now let me tell you this, very fascinating here. ModelBot was maybe the biggest point of disagreement between Sam and his management team. Sam's release the Kraken fantasy was to hit a button and let ModelBot burn and churn through crypto markets 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. He'd not been able to let ModelBot rip the way he'd liked, because just about every other human being inside Alameda Research was doing whatever they could to stop him. It was entirely within the realm of possibility that we could lose all of our money in just 1 hour, all of the money being $170 million of investment capital. $170 million that might otherwise go to effective the name is effective altruism, not effective philanthropy. I stand corrected. Could simply go poof in less than a minute. That thought terrified the other 4 effective altruists in charge of Alameda Research. One evening, Tara argued heatedly. Tara is his business partner. We're talking about Sam Bankman-Fried, the guy who is in prison now for fraud over FTX and cryptocurrency scams. Tara argued heatedly with Sam Bankman-Fried until he caved and agreed to what she thought was a reasonable compromise. He could turn on Modelbot so long as he and one other person were present to watch it, but should turn it off if it ever started to lose money. I said, okay, this is Tara speaking. I'm going home to go to sleep, and as soon as I left, Sam turned it on and fell asleep, recalled Tara. From that moment, the entire management team gave up on ever trusting Sam ever again. So, the lesson here, guys, is be very careful of trusting anyone who's smarter than you. Now, Mr. Sam Bankman-Fried was so smart that he thought his brain could solve all of the problems, but that is not true here. Because nobody could trust him. If you look at any of the interviews with him, he's always wearing t-shirts, his hair is all over the place. Apparently, every interview he does, he's playing video games. And he would sleep during board meetings and cause a lot of trouble. So, now today, fast forward 25 years to life, 25 years in prison is what this man has. The lesson for all of you guys, and for all of us, is do not let your brain get ahead of you. And in other words, sometimes people are too smart for their own good. He thought his own smartness would cover his laziness, his lack of discipline, his inability to concentrate and solve a problem. And I'm not all the way through the end of the book here. I'm only about halfway through. So I don't know precisely what happened with FTX, but the summary is that because of Mr. Sam Bankman-Fried's inability to control himself, Alameda Research ended up losing lots and lots of money, client money. And so then what he ended up doing is taking the money from FTX, the cryptocurrency exchange that he co-founded, and using that money to pay for all of his losses at Alameda Research. In other words, it's a Ponzi scheme. And do you guys know what Ponzi means? Ponzi was this Italian gentleman who used money from one person to pay the other person. But there was no actual money there. It was all money made from unsuspecting investment people, investors, as you were. And so I want you guys to always do your research before you do any investing. Just because there's someone at the head of some company who's very smart, who's maybe charismatic, be very careful. You could lose your money. Oh, there's an expression in the legal field. It's trust but verify. And that's something you also should use when you are investing. Trust but verify. I will always recommend that you invest in the S&P 500. That's SPY on the internet. If you want its trading symbol, S&P 500. I think it's a no-brainer investment and you can never go wrong with it. But I will tell you this, trust me, but verify. Do not, just because I've got my beautiful, assertive, intellectual British accent does not mean that I know absolutely everything, even though I do. I mean, we all know that anyone who speaks with a British accent is smart and has the right answer. So I use the British accent and people trust me. That's just the way it is. Now, on the other hand, people speak with an American accent, people generally maybe do not trust you. That's sometimes the way that is as well. I'm just telling you that's the way it is. Hey. But no, you can trust me. You can invest in the S&P 500. You'll not be doing wrong. But verify. Always verify. Any tip that you get from somebody is just a tip. It's an encouragement to do some research. But it is not a buy signal. Never buy just because someone tells you to buy. When someone tells you to buy, you say, I'm going to do some research. Thank you very much. So let's look at some comments here. Bosco is saying hello. Jaden's here. We have someone here from Japan. Bosco, English is a flawed language. Oh, Mr. Bosco. Oh, Mr. Bosco is telling me that English is a flawed language. I think not, my good man. I think good. And I'd like you to assert some evidence here of why English is a flawed language. Bonjour, Jérôme. Bonjour. Je suis très heureux de te voir here. Dad, Mom is worried sick about you. Thank you, Demetrius. I appreciate that. What about your content? Hello? Is this a poverty stream? No, it's not a poverty stream. My mission is to bring wealth and abundance into every one of your lives by teaching you some, investment things. Teach you a little bit about money, how to handle yourself in financial situations. That's what we talk about here. No, still me. Ponzi is not the guy in Happy Days. Ponzi, that guy's name was Fonzie. Now, a Fonzi scheme. Now, let's just go. A Ponzi scheme is one where you invest money, but that money is not going into an investment. It's going to pay off the other investors. A Fonzi scheme is when you tell a girl how much you love her, only to get her to stick around so you can give your love to somebody else. That is what's known as a Fonzi scheme. Hello, Rye Drake here. Collab with a few people in Florida like Zena the Witch and Jack Doherty. Florida's very hot. Thank Rye Drake. I do not know. I tell you this, Rye Drake. Timothy Hillford and everyone else on this channel has been trying to reach out to other creators saying, let's do a live stream together on each other's channels, but so far, no success. Very frustrating. I will tell you that very much right now. It is very difficult, even though Timothy Hillford, you would think that everybody would want to associate with what this is right here. For some reason, it's not as easy as it is. I think it's because they cannot hear my accent via email. If I could share a voice message with them, everything would change. Absolutely everything. Bosco says, look up a comedian named Gallagher. Oh, Gallagher. Gallagher's you're talking about Gallagher, the old comedian from the 1980s. If I do recall, there were two comedians back in the day. It was good old Gallagher and also Carrot Top. Gallagher and Carrot Top basically did the same exact thing, but one had a carrot top, and that's about it. And one wore, I think, a hat similar to mine. Rye Drake says, streaming on Kick is the future, and you can gamble. It's the hot bet. Oh, very interesting, Rye Drake. Interesting. So Kick is the way to do live streaming now. Is that correct? Thank you very much. I will check that out. Very good to get tips from the fans, because I tell you this. Remember, I said trust but verify. Everyone here in the live stream gives wonderful tips, wonderful advice, but it's never a buy signal. What is it, ladies and gentlemen? It's a signal to do some research. So I will trust but verify and find out, is Kick the future of live streaming, or is it better for Mr. Timothy Hillford to stay here on this channel here on YouTube? You do not know. Rye Drake says, just be careful not to get in contact with DSP Gaming. If he says he wants to interview, he's the king of hate. Oh, no, thank you very much, Rye Drake. Now, Mr. Rye Drake is a very good chap here. I say cheerio, and I give a tip of my hat to you and say, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Governor. Rye Drake, how do you do Kick? So it's necessarily similar to YouTube. How do you make money on Kick? And how do you start live streaming here? I'll tell you this, though. Mr. Monroe Mann, who runs this channel, he tried to do some live streaming on Rumble the other day. It's very difficult because you have to use a streaming service. You cannot directly stream right from the Rumble app. It's a big old complicated mess here. YouTube's very easy. You just download YouTube, you click live, and there you go. Now, I think if Kick makes it very easy to do live streams, maybe Timothy Hillford will consider going there. Now, so further, thank you for clicking like, by the way. When we get to 10 likes, we'll be at the bronze medal on the YouTube live stream Olympics, and Timothy is very excited to get there. It's a wonderful feeling to win a bronze medal with all of us together. If you do a solo sport, not so interesting. But when you do a group sport like YouTube Live, because we have the streamer and we have the streamee. You guys are the streamees. I am the streamer. You are the streamees. So, Mark, continuing our discussion about Alameda capital and investments and all that, I do want to tell you, again, the number one investment you can do is invest some money into SPY, S&P 500. It's a collection of the 500 most successful companies in the United States, and every single week. And if you don't believe me, and you should not, you should always verify. When we are done with the live stream, I would like you to please go onto Google, go onto Yahoo Finance, use ChatGPT, whatever you want, and just type in, why is SPY a very good investment? SPY. And you will find out that you invest $5, 10, 25, 500, however much you can invest per week into S&P 500 is a wonderfully sound investment. And Rye Drake wants to see an interaction with me and Xena the Witch. Is Xena the Witch only on on Kick? Is that what you're telling me? I will write down Xena the Witch here on a piece of paper here, because you're mentioning Xena the Witch a number of times here. And I will have to, let's see, I'll get a piece of paper here. I'll write down Xena the Witch on Kick. Okay. So I will not be able to interact with Xena the Witch on YouTube. Is that what you're telling me? Oh, Jack Doherty is another. Oh my, there's so many interesting people here. Jack Doherty. Act 7 I am. You know, I will definitely check those out. We'll check out Kick and try to find out exactly what it is all about. It's important to find out what it's all about, especially if it's coming from Mr. Rye Drake, who sounds like a very important person. Don't know who that Rye Drake is, but with a name like Rye and a last name Drake, I've got to give my respect. Not as impressive as a name like Timothy Hillford, but Mr. Rye Drake is not bad. Not bad. So, again, we're talking, by the way, if you have any investment questions, you may always ask them here, or any questions about anything in life. If you'd like to talk about the motherland, England, you may, or of course, United States of America. They kicked us out in 1776, and they've never looked back. I don't know what's going to happen here with the United States in the future, but we'll see if it survives this next election. Now, next I'll tell you about real estate. Hello, Galaxy Sings. Welcome here. Welcome to my live stream. Rye Drake has been streaming for a bit, so I know the round. So, Rye Drake makes me wonder. Maybe you are Xena the Witch, Jack Doherty, and Action Man on Kick. Am I correct? Are you trying to be a very sneaky person here, trying to promote your own channels on Kick without doing it overtly? I do not know. I could go to Rhode Island and play with Jumane. Oh, roulette. No, I do not play much roulette. If I'm going to gamble, it's going to be craps or blackjack. That's very, very good stuff. I will definitely check them out there, Roderick. I appreciate that very much. And then next I will talk to you about Mr. Hello, Mr. Monkey's here. Mr. Monkey's is back here on the channel. I heard you were here the other day. It's very good to have you here. Please click like, all you good new guys coming in here. We are very close to getting to 10 likes. And Mr. Three Monkeys, we know you have a like in you. Thank you very much. Now we're at 8 likes, and I'm feeling very happy, feeling very wonderful. And, hey, you just watched, like, Jumani's looking for collabs. If you go to Rhode Island, Rhode Island is a little bit of a trek here. It's not easy for me to just get over there. I cannot walk to Rhode Island. I'm living down here in Florida right now. And, hey, I'm Ryan Drake. Hello, do you have anyone here down in Florida? That is the question here. But here's the other thing. Do I really need to go up there? We could just do YouTube Live together. Side by side, working together. Oh, I will tell you this. If you like, there is an investment app called Concrete. And the Concrete, the REIT at the end is Real Estate Investment Trump. It's a wonderful, wonderful investment app. And Monroe Mann is going to be is going to be interviewing the CEO of this company next week. So if you're interested, please definitely subscribe and turn on the reminder for that live stream so you are notified when that live stream will be happening. The ones I named in Florida is Big on Kick in Texas, Mad Kick Streamers in Florida. So, so you're telling me Xena the Witch here is in Florida and Jack Doherty. Well, check those out. Thank you very much. All of you should definitely try your very best to start creating an investment fund to invest in real estate. And my recommendation, if you really want a truly, 95% passive investment is to invest in long-term real estate. What does long-term real estate mean? It means you're looking for long-term tenants, not short-term rentals. So it's the opposite of Airbnb and VRBO, vacation rental by owner. What you're doing is you're buying a house or you're buying a condo or you're buying a anything, and you're fixing the thing up and you're saying, okay, it's ready to be rented now, and you look for a good tenant who has a good job and who can pay the rent every month. Why is this a better investment, in my opinion, than a short-term rental? It does not mean that short-term rentals are bad. In many situations, that may be a very good investment for you. However, hey, Galaxy sings, you've got $1,000 in your savings account. Guess what? That's more money in a savings account than I'd say the majority of Americans right now. So you have a bigger investment account than most people. So that's very, very good. That's very, very good. Now, the second thing is, why do you want to use a long-term rental? All the hard work is up front. Now, the thing is, if you want to get a long-term rental or a short-term rental, it's the same amount of work up front. You have to work with a real estate agent. You have to find a property. You have to make sure you get a property that's ready to be rented. You have to get the thing all rented. You have to put the thing into a limited liability company, an LLC, and get it all ready. So then again, whether you decide to do short-term rental or long-term rental, you have to put in the same amount of work up front. But as soon as it's ready for renting, that's where it goes off onto diverging paths. And why should you do a long-term rental? Because guess what? Yes, you have to put a little bit of effort into finding a very good tenant. Because you have to find somebody who has a job, someone who's not going to really have a criminal record and be selling drugs from the apartment, someone who's going to pay the rent every month, someone who's not going to have loud parties, etc. You want to have a very good tenant. But then, once you find a very good tenant, your job becomes very, very easy. They pay you every month on the first, and here's the beautiful thing. With a short-term rental, you have to pay for the Wi-Fi, you have to pay for the internet, you have to pay for the electricity, you have to pay for the cleaning, you have to pay for absolutely everything. When you have a long-term tenant, they pay for everything. They pay for the mortgage, they pay for the electricity, they pay for the repairs, they pay for the upgrades, they pay for the replacement of appliances. Everything gets paid for by the tenant. And the beautiful thing is, you don't have to do anything. As long as you have good appliances and a good tenant, all you do is collect the check once a month. Now, are they going to call you every once in a while? Oh, the toilet's broken. Oh, there's a problem with some mosquitoes here. Oh, there's a problem, the refrigerator's broken down. Of course, it's going to happen. But if you take $100 from every time they give you money, every time they pay you rent, you take $100, and you put that $100 into an emergency repair fund, guess what? After a period of time, there's so much money in there that whenever there's a repair, the money just comes out of the emergency repair fund. It doesn't come out of your monthly income that comes from you getting the rent. I'll tell you, it is not easy to do this, to get it all set up and all that stuff, but once you get it going, it is probably the most, aside from just having, there's truly no such thing as a 100% passive income stream, because you should always be looking to make sure that the money is coming in. You need to look at, like, who's running this thing? Is it a Mr. Sam Bankman-Fried who's going to lose all of my money? I don't know. I do not know. But that's why you need to always trust but verify. Let's read some of these comments here. We have here, Hello Monkeys here. We have Detroit Creators. We have Galaxies, only 15 with 1,000. I'll tell you this, Galaxy, if you're 15 years old, I would tell you to talk to your parents and say, can you set up a stock market trading account for myself? And put $100 of that into the S&P 500. And then you and your parents watch that over the next year. I think you'll be very happy with that. I think you'll be very impressed with that investment. Oh, the thoughts on the Queen. Well, I tell you this, the thoughts on God save the Queen, but unfortunately she's passed away. Now we have the King. God save the King. And it's good to have a man back in the house. We were a matriarchy for a long time, but now, good old England, Mother England now is a lovely patriarchy once again. Bossman Jack needs to hear this. Making a sequel to the Stephen King movie. Yeah, hello. Monroe is thinking about doing maybe a sequel to You Can't Kill Stephen King. Thank you for bringing that up. There is a possibility that we do that, but we're not sure. We will have to see if the conditions are right for doing such a sequel. Oh, Galaxy, you're going to go to Harvard. Oh, that's very nice. Now, that could be a good place. The Ivy Leagues today are not what they used to be. It's questionable whether you're going to learn a lot. If you go to the Ivy Leagues, you'll get a piece of paper that is apparently worth something, but there are a number of places that will not hire people who come from Ivy Leagues. Because for example, there are a number of law firms that will not hire anybody who comes out of Yale Law School, because it does not like that how it's called woke, W-O-K-E, woke. And many of these Ivy League schools have become very woke to the point where people do not want to hire them because these people come out of these Ivy League schools are they're too sure of themselves, and they go in with an American accent, and they come out speaking like me, and they come out speaking like me, and they're like, oh, hello, I'm from Harvard. I just graduated Harvard. I'm a Harvard-educated attorney. I'm a Harvard-educated doctor. And it rubs people the wrong way. Now, I'm a genuine Brit. I'm genuinely from England, and so they absolutely love the way I talk. I come across as very charming and very posh, but in a posh good way, in a perfectly posh way. I am what's known as perfectly posh. It can be like Project 7 here. Did I hit the hat go? I don't know. We've got a number of hats up here on the channel here. Oh, thank you, Roderick. You can only wear a hat on the stream when you get $100. Well, Rye, I'm waiting for you to do the super chat for $100. You can start it off with 99 cents if you'd like. By the way, we are running for famous, so any of the super chats that do come in, go to the Running for Famous campaign fund to help Timothy and everyone else on this channel become famous. And campaigns do not run themselves. That is where the money's going to. Oh, that is true. Love and Light. Not only does Harvard offer free online courses, but so do most of the schools. MIT does, Duke, and University of Florida. Basically, any school that's of a large stature offers many courses for free online. It's a very lovely way to learn a little bit something new. Oh, Rydrake has a good character idea named King Phil Burnell. Should get a crown. Oh, that's interesting. Now, Mr. Rydrake, what kind of accent would Mr. King Phil Burnell have? Hello, Mr. Myers. No, you're not banned. Welcome back. But I know I have to be very careful not to say your name here. I need a king character. All right, I'll check that out. Thank you, Roderick. Hello, Carly. Carly is in the house, sir. Very good to have Miss Carly here. Carly's a lovely, lovely chap. A Polish king. I'd have to figure out how to speak with a Polish accent. I'll tell you, there used to be, in New York City, a place called Drama Bookshop. And in Drama Bookshop, you could get these wonderful accent courses. And you could study it, and it would teach you how to speak in various different accents. But now it seems like it's very difficult to find these accent courses. And it's very hard to learn. You have to kind of learn on your own, or find a YouTube video to teach you how to do these accents. How do you do a Polish accent? How do you do a Scottish accent? And all that stuff. Very important. And let's see here. No, Rick, you may not steal your mother's credit card to pay. We do not break the law on this live stream. This is a very above board YouTube channel here, trying to keep it family friendly as much as possible. Carly is saying yes. Oh my, we've got a moderator here telling Rye Drake that Rye can steal credit cards to pay. No. No, Miss Carly. No. And what do I think of Kamala becoming queen? Oh, I do not. I'm a little bit frightened, honestly. I mean, Miss Margaret Thatcher. She was a blessing to the British crown, and I'm grateful that she was the Prime Minister of England. She was a very strong woman, but most importantly, Miss Margaret Thatcher was incredibly intelligent. And the problem with Miss Kamala Harris is that she's not a free thinker. She does not really know what's going on. The other day at the debate, she falsely said, there are no American troops in combat zones right now, and that is just completely false. There are American troops deployed overseas in various dangerous situations in innumerable countries. And it's very disturbing. There are only two options right here. Number one, Miss Kamala Harris did not know where American troops are deployed right now. Or as equally disturbing, Miss Kamala Harris lied deliberately to the people of America and the world because she wanted them to think that the Biden administration has solved all of the problems of hotspots in the world. But it is not true. It is not true at all. Let's see here. You've got a throat clear, snort and burp a lot and beg for money. That's his character. Oh no, I don't think we want to do snorting and burping here. No. Hey, Galaxy Sings. Hey, have a good one there. I will tell Monroe you said hi, Galaxy Sings. Remember, talk to your parents about opening an investment stock market account for yourself that you and your parents can manage together. It's very important here. Oh, thank you, Roderick, about the goatee here. And Roderick, don't you? Yes, if you steal your parents' credit card and they find out, they're going to be very upset with you. I'm telling you that right now. Can you give us a wet snort? No. Commit to the channel, not commit suicide. That's true. Or commit yourself into a psychiatric ward. Some of the characters on my live stream, it is true, might be better served if they are on what is known as commit themselves into a mental hospital. Hey, hello, Tensai. It's been a long time here. So you're giving all of this support to Monroe Mann, saying, do not give up, you must keep going, I'm your biggest fan, I want to be a part, and then this is the first time I've seen you here on this channel in about a week. Now, where have you been, Tensai? You have to explain yourself right now to Mr. Hillford. You tell me where you were and why you were not here and why anything else in your life was more important than coming onto my live stream. You must tell me that right now. Oh no, Carla, you got bullied. Tell Timothy. Tell Uncle Timothy what happened. I would like to know exactly what happened, Carly. Now, if you stream movies, you're going to get copyright strikes. That's going to be a big old disaster here. You cannot live stream and do even reaction videos on movies. It's a very dangerous thing to do, because it means then people might be able to watch, not on Kick. I will check out Kick. I will definitely do it. But everyone does it, just does not mean that it's the right thing to do, Mr. Drake. By the way, Drake, have you subscribed to this channel yet? Timothy would love to know if you... Oh, by the way, Carly. So yesterday, we were at 4,007 subscribers. We get up to 4,010, and then this morning we get up and it's 4,007 again. We gained 3 and then we lost 3. Oh, how did that happen there? What is going on? These people come on board, they say we love you, and then they disappear. I do not know why that would be happening here. You're doing homework, so don't have the volume up. So anything... Hello, all right, I will let you know. I will let you know here. And my computer could not recognize me with my cap on here. I'm just checking that out right now. One moment. I want to check something here. Checking something here. And so we're back to 4,010 subscribers. We just keep hovering. 4,007, 4,010, 4,007, 4,010. It is very complicated, I will tell you that. Okay, Carly, I will let you know if anyone says anything to you. Mr. Roderick, are you afraid of the bag? I see I'm trying to help you with Kick. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Appreciate that greatly. No, we do not. We are not going to be drinking vodka here on live streams. Not appropriate. Not appropriate. Not only am I representing Monroe Mann, but I'm representing the Crown of England. And I can do nothing that would potentially look poorly upon the motherland of England. You, of course, know, because I am from the land of Ing. You all know. Let me ask you this, I'm going to do a little poll here. I'd like to find out who here is from the land of Ing. Who has been to the land of Ing? Let's see. I have been to the land of Ing. I have not been to land of Ing. Oh, wait. Okay. It's a very important poll here. Perhaps the most important poll I will be doing my entire YouTube career. Who here has been to the land of Ing? Oh, that's True Love and Light. We did get the bronze medal at 10 likes. There now we're at 12. We're moving on. Thank you very much, Carly. You're very correct here. We need to have a little bit of something to drink here. We're going to have something here from... Let's see here. I will open this up here. It's a little bit of iced tea here. A little brisk iced tea. It's very delicious. It'll make your thirst quench issues disappear. Here. Let's check out here. Oh, check my battery. Very good point here. I got 36%. Let me plug in for a little bit here. And Love and Light is not used to seeing a British person with such lovely teeth. Yes, I know. I tell you this. I get made fun of every day when I'm back in London. And they say, oh, look at you. You've become American. Hello, Timothy. You've become American. And I say, no, I just respect my viewers here. Why should I subject all of you to seeing some very disgusting British teeth? So, of course, I had them done, had them whitened, and now you see this. Here, hello. Thank you for the likes. We're almost at 15 likes, which should be silver medal on the YouTube live stream Olympics here. Oh, Adderall and Tito. Oh, no. Very interesting. Interesting here. You want to grow, you got to be a wild boy sometimes. Well, I can be a wild boy, Mr. Ryan. Hello. Look at this. You go, hello, Governor. Hello, Governor. See, I'm very wild. Very wild. Let's see here. If you want to really blow up, pull out Scott Cheetos and clown him. He loves it. I will check all this stuff. It's very interesting information here you're sharing with me. Very interesting information you're sharing with me. Hello. Oh, we have Dick's back again here. Is your house haunted, good sire? Occasionally it's haunted by some spammer. He comes into my apartment with this name. He's trying to get me to say his name out loud. Because if I say it out loud, it would be very embarrassing to Mr. Timothy Hillford. But I am a ghost hunter. And I can sense this man's presence here. And I can sense it here when he wants me to say his name. So I think I am haunted a little bit, but I have ghost traps everywhere. I have ghost traps everywhere. Hello. Oh, Bosco, you used to be Mr. Blue. Oh, we have to change you here on the wall here. We must change you here because here we have Mr. Blue. Where is Mr. Blue? Ah, Mr. Blue right here. This is on the leaderboard of Super Chats right now. I can't believe we're at 43 minutes and not anyone wants to go on the leaderboard here. No one wants to give a 99-cent Super Chat. That's okay. So we're going to change this to... Oh, here, we'll do this here. Slash. Oh, anyway, this doesn't work anymore. We must throw this out. One moment. Into the garbage. Garbage. Okay. Let's try this again. Marker number 2. Bosco is my first name. Hello, we're going to go Bosco. Bosco. We've got Bosco in there. Thank you very much, Bosco. Welcome back, Mr. Blue. Bosco. You're everywhere, sire. Oh, you're everywhere, are you, Mr. Mize? There's Scott if you want to see him. I will check out Kick. I will definitely do it. You don't have to sell me anymore, Mr. Roderick. You do not have to sell me anymore. Oh, now look at that. It's about 50-50 on this exciting poll here. Who has been to the land of Eng? So most of you have not, but 42% of you have. I'm very impressed. I thought it would have been a larger number of people who have not been to the land of Eng. Now, let's check another one. Have you been? Have you been to the land of Aya? Have you been to the land of Aya? Now that's another one. I have to admit, the land of Aya is very lovely. It's very green. The land of Aya it's filled with love and joy and happiness. Oh no, the land of Aya, that's not England, that's the land of Ing. Think about it, where is the land of Aya? Oh, Roy Drake has been in a few things. Oh, is that true, huh? Very nice. It's good to have a good actor here in the house. Very nice to have an actor here. Let me plug in this phone once more. Let me see here. Let's see here. I was asking about Eng. Oh, yes. Land of Eng is England and land of Aya is Ireland. Do I like Gary Busey? Yes, Gary Busey is a very good actor. He's very fascinating. Hey, you must stop saying that here. Don't do that again, eh? Okay, we've got, interesting here. So, we have 100% here. 100% have not been to the land of Aya. Now, how can you go to the land of Ing, but not also go to the land of Aya? You should definitely visit the land of Aya. Oh, Nick Nolte is fantastic as well, Bosco. Oh, you know what's funny? Reminds me of Bosco. It's a wonderful American television show named Seinfeld. Have you heard of Seinfeld? It's very funny, very sitcom. Takes place in New York City with some Jewish characters there. And there's a character there when the mother dies and wants to know what the last words are of his mother before he died. And the last words were, Bosco. Bosco. I tell you no lies. It's Bosco. It's Bosco. Do you know about Bosco? You like to enter through every room in my house like Kramer. Let's do a little Kramer here. Let's see if Mr. Timothy Hillford can do a Bosco. Let's check that out. Ready? Hey, I think Timothy Hillford did a very nice Bosco. A very nice Bosco. A very nice Kramer right there. Rye Drake says donate. I've not heard about my new... Oh, you must watch the episode of Seinfeld with the Bosco. It's the one with the ATM. Bosco. It's fantastic. It's very funny and you'll laugh because he says Bosco so many times during the entire episode. Bosco, 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 Bosco. It's a big old Bosco. Okay, here we are. We are plugged in and we are ready to go. So again, we were talking about investments in general. And I do not care how old you are. You need to figure out how to get involved with investments. If you're never too young and you're never too old to start your investment journey. You must start investing. Winners invest their money and make their money work for them. Hello, you want me to do a shout out? Why don't you do a super chat for 99 cents and then your friend can get a shout out? I've given too many shout outs already for all your other people here. Poorly cooking with the man. Oh, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea, Mr. Draker. That's not a bad idea. There's a thing called a Dinnerly. I don't know if you've heard of Dinnerly, but it's one of those meal kit softwares. Not software, it's a kit, a meal kit. And I was thinking of getting those Dinnerlies delivered and then doing some of those, cooking those dinners together, with people here on my live streams. That might be something fun. Poorly cooking with the man. Oh, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. If you need inspiration, look up. So you're telling me you want me to copy somebody else's live stream idea? No, Timothy Hillford must be a 100% original. Timothy does not copy. Timothy has everything he needs within himself. He does not need to copy. Well, if there's someone else named Poorly Cooking with the King, then we cannot have Poorly Cooking with the Man. That sounds very silly. He doesn't do it, and you can make it better. I can make everything better. I am British. Everything we do, we make better. Except America. We could not make America better. America is now better than the British Empire. I'm sorry to say. Oh, it's inspiration. Oh, I see. It's a play on words. Is that what you're telling me, Mr. Roderick? Mr. Roderick. Very nice, yeah. I just want to think if there are... And I wanted to get... We pay homage and do our own spin. That is true. That is good. It's very good. Touché. Well said. Well said. And I want to go back. No, I did not get to the Blarney Stone. I've only been to Dublin, and I've also been to Drogheda. Drogheda and Dublin. Hey, Carly, what's your problem here, Miss Carly? What is the subject that you're having difficulties with here? You say you have a quiz on Monday. That's okay, because today's Saturday. You've got all night tonight. You have all day tomorrow. There's no problem whatsoever. And your ex's birthday is on Monday. So if it's your ex's birthday, then who cares? I'll tell you this. You want to make sure you do your studies. Studies come first. You're giving me gold and you're looking at me sideways still. I was close to getting my mom's card. No, I do not want money from your mother if it's obtained from illicit measures. That is not appropriate, Roderick. Not appropriate. No. Uwe, do not be a bad son. Do not be a bad son. Or a bad daughter. You could be a bad daughter as well, I do not know. You're one or the other. No, but it's still dishonest. You must get permission. You should definitely get permission first. That's all I'm telling you here. Hey, Carly, what is the name of the subject that you're studying for your quiz? Timothy here wants to help you do that. It's what I'm here for, to help my fans, to help their lives grow, and to help them appreciate the finer things in life. But I was going back to doing the real estate here. Try to get some long-term rentals. Start doing long-term rentals, because you get 4 or 5 of those. Guess what? You really don't need to work anymore, because now you can be doing that full time, and it does not take up a massive amount of time. Gives you a lot of time to do many other things with your life. It's very, very impressive. I must say, very, very impressive. Oh, no. Oh, now you're going to blame it on your father? That's not good, Roderick. That is not good. 2 Christmases. Anyway, I'd love to know why Carly made a big stink about how she's having trouble studying for her quiz, and then she just disappears. Carly, you cannot dominate the live chat and then just disappear and flit off into the night like nothing happened here. That's a very inappropriate. I'm going to tell you that right now. Oh, by the way here, we have some products here. You can check that out. I just pinned here to the live stream here. You can download for free, no cost, Monroe Mann's PhD dissertation if you want to read what exactly he did his PhD in psychology on. So it's here, right here, in the live chat online store, and very much hoping that you will check it out and become a part of this psychological journey. Oh, Mr. Roderick, you're from Kentucky, are you? Very nice. Very nice. From Kentucky. Hey, you know, Kentucky is a very nice place. Not a lot of people know about Kentucky here in the United States, but it's a good place. A lot of good people here, and a lot of good. A lot of good. I will say they have a little bit of a funny accent. It reminds me a little bit of Mr. Billy Bob. Oh, you're from Minnesota, are you? No, Michigan. Is MI Michigan or Minnesota? I believe it's Michigan. It's very difficult to remember. Let's try to learn together. I believe MI is Michigan and MN is Minnesota. I believe that is the way it is. Absolutely correct here. So, I want to wish you a very good investment weekend. I want you all, this is your homework. I want you to research what SPY is, S&P 500. All of you on this live stream should research that. What is worse than answer? Oh, Mr. Pink Angel Gams. Hello, that's very funny there. That is very interesting here. No, why did you time out Rod Drake? What did he say here? I guess, I think you're right there. He's doing just a lot of spamming. So, love and light, good job. Appreciate that. I think he was spending all that time just promoting all of his friends here on this live stream here. So, Rod Drake, if you come back here, that's great, but stop promoting everybody else. Be a part of the discussion here. Hello, Major Motor City Citizen. How are you? Hello, good to have you here. I'm very happy. What's up? As they say, the sky is up. My portfolio is up. The S&P 500 is up. All of those things are up, up, up. And I'm recommending you add the S&P 500 to your portfolio. Definitely put a little bit of Bitcoin in there. Maybe a little of Ethereum. A little cryptocurrency in there. But most importantly, start saving up money and learning about how to get involved with real estate investing, because that's a very steady, wonderful source of income that will give you a lot to live on. So, if there's nothing else here, I think I'm going to, sign off. It's been about 1 hour. I want to say thank you very much for joining me here on this live stream. And that's okay, Mr. Roderick. It's no problem here. No problem here. But I'll tell you this, love and light, be careful about timing people out because it deletes all of their messages from the beginning of the live stream to the end. And when we have a replay, that person all of those messages are gone. And so we don't want to do that because we want to make sure the live stream replay is very interesting. And now when we do the replay, no one's going to know what Rydrake was saying. So it's better to delete 3 or 4 or 5 messages and say, please stop with the promotion. And next time we'll time them out. You don't have to time them out immediately. So be very, very careful about that. Hello, Oliver. Hello, Oliver. Ferreira's in the house. Very good to have you. Motor City Citizen. The love that I'm feeling from you right now. I was the first super on a live stream from Motor City Citizen. Hello. Why, thank you very much, Mr. Motor City Citizen. You are one. Guess what? You get to go on the wall. The leaderboard right here. Leaderboard. Motor City Citizen here. So, we're going to put you on here. $2 here. Motor City. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Motor City. Very, very lovely, very kind of you. Much appreciated. And let's see. And there are a few questions here. Let me just find out what you guys are saying here. Hello, Jai Cairo. What do you think about the elections affecting the markets here? In the short term, I believe it. I don't think that. I believe in the long term here. I believe a Kamala Harris presidency is not going to help. I believe a Donald Trump presidency will launch a huge skyrocketing of not only the market in general, but certainly the S&P 500. I have a prediction here, potentially, that if Kamala Harris wins, the price of cryptocurrency may go up because faith in the United States, faith in the US dollar, I think is going to drop a little bit. But my sincere hope is for the markets. I believe Donald Trump, just like last time. Look at the stock market from 2016 to 2020, and then look at the stock market from 2020 to 2024. And I believe Donald Trump was and let's take out the pandemic, because that's a big problem in general. That's an anomaly, as we call it. Something that changed very, It's something that it's a black swan event. I don't know if you've ever heard of a black swan event. But a black swan event is an event that happens that you could never have foretold. And, the 9/11 tragedy in New York City was also a black swan event, something you cannot say. So I would just say, hello, let me see, need to get new mods maybe. Let's see here. What is a motor? Oh, so you're trying to help me, but now apparently my moderator is telling me that Fleece Johnson is not someone I should collaborate with. So, Motor City, I thought we were investing. When do I get my return? Oh, you've got your return already. I'll tell you this, every time that you invest money here on the Super Chats, you are contributing to the Running for Famous campaign fund. For all of the people on the Monroe Mann channel, because they're running for famous, their mission is to become famous within 1 year. So this $2 will be going towards all of the campaign expenses, which are voluminous, let me tell you. But Mr. Motor City, you are helping this campaign to get a little bit higher. We'll be buying campaign stickers, signs, all those things to help make the run for famous a little bit more possible. So thank you very much. Right, Drake, just because someone's a black author and actor doesn't... Now that's stupid. Don't be calling my moderator racist here. Hi, Monroe. Can't see your eyes because the hat is that way. Oh, let's bring it up a little bit here. Hello, much better there. Thank you very much, Miss Barbara Burdencheck. Did you ever get the $80? I told you. Monroe only got about $35 of that. It's supposed to be $70. But I think he did not get as much from that as he should have gotten, unfortunately. Because it should have been probably about $60, but it was not. So YouTube took most of that, I think. Jai Cairo, very good point about crypto. Didn't think of it that. Yes, I always tell people, crypto is not something that you should invest in 100%. It's a very risky thing. But absolutely, you should put 1 to 3% of your investment capital into Bitcoin. Why? Because it's a good hedge. It's a hedge against inflation. It's a hedge against the fiat currency. It's a hedge to make sure that you've got something else. This is also why you should buy gold. Gold is also a hedge against inflation and a hedge against fiat currencies. That's it. Right, Drake, stop insulting the mods or you'll be, that's not nice. Love and light did a lovely job here. Motor City, I'm not Monroe. My name is Timothy Hillford. I'm from England. And Monroe brings me onto the live stream to host every once in a while. And but maybe you'll find Monroe. Monroe did a lovely music stream the other day, playing some of his original music. But sometimes I am invited to come on to speak here on the live stream. Motor City, don't be confused. There are a lot of different personalities here on this live stream. Monroe does not have a British accent. Monroe is American. I'm from England. And Barbara, remember, it's Barbara, I have to pin that because there's some bad grammar there. It's the wall of shame right there. It's Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. Not your Y-O-U-R-E, Y-O-U-R, which is possessive here. It's you are welcome, Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. Let me unpin that now. There we go. Let's see here. I love using Bitcoin. It helps out a lot. What do you use Bitcoin for here, Barbara? Are you doing illicit things on the dark web? Is that what you are telling me? Let's see here. Hello, Ali. Hello, Ali. Motor City Citizen, that's Timothy. That's correct. Hello, Carly, you're back here. Sorry, my bad. It's okay. Just do not allow the bad grammar to continue. It is verboten in here, which is German for prohibited. It is verboten. Verboten. Hello, Jai says, but since 2021-22, gold standard's been changed. Since then, gold and indices have been moving up together. Now, I think the fiat currency is becoming inflated, and the more inflated the US dollar becomes, the price of gold is going up as well, because now it's costing more money to buy gold. is this did or is he in character? Well, I'm not in character. I am myself. My name is Timothy Hillford. But I do my live streaming here on the Monroe Mann YouTube channel. And romance, and we have Carly with a little, Carly has a little surf truck in there. Carly's using one of the members-only emojis. You're the first person to use one of the members-only emojis. By the way, I'll remind all of you, this channel here has 29 members so far, and you can join if you want to go at youtube.com/Monroe Mann/join. JOIN. You can find all of the membership options to support this channel and our campaign for famous. Thank you very much. Dissociative identity disorder. It may be a little bit of that. Maybe a little bit of, multiple personality disorder. There's a lot of things going on in here, Motor City Citizen. I will tell you that right now. You are 100% correct. Carly says it's just comedy stuff with different characters. Well, that's what Carly says, but I will tell you that I'm just being myself, Timothy Hillford from England, right? Plus, if it was that, then he would act like this consistently and kind of switch more. You are absolutely right, Carly. Carly is a very bright one. Carly's a bright one. So is Love and Light, I'm not going to lie. We have a lot of bright people here. Love and Light. Love and Light. No, it's Love and Light. That's the wrong URL. It's youtube.com/Monroe Mann/join. I will delete that right there. Remove. It's youtube.com/Monroe Mann/join. Maybe you can post that one more time for everyone to see. I have a lot of best mods. I have multiple best mods here in the chat. There are lovely, lovely, lovely people here. We have Motor City Citizen saying true here. Is my book comparable to the orb? I do not know what the orb is, right, Drake? I have no idea what the heck you're talking about. I do not know. I just wanted to say about crypto, about this then. I'll tell you this, I'm continuing to read this. I will give you another update on this. On Michael Lewis, Going Infinite, a wonderful, wonderful book about the collapse of FTX. And once I finish that, I will give you an update on exactly some more advice on cryptocurrency investing and things to avoid. Motor City, you saw a movie Monroe was in. What movie was that, I ask? What movie is that? You let me know. You let me know which one you're talking about. I just also want to check something out there. Okay. You saw a movie, something about Stephen King. Oh yes, the name of that movie is called You Can't Kill Stephen King. And that is a comedy horror film shot up in the state of Maine. It's a very brilliant film. And if you want to check it out, you can check it out on Vudu, Fandango, YouTube Movies, Amazon, all those places there. Rye Drake wants to audition for Stephen King too. Well, if that ever happens, I'll certainly let you know. And Motor City Citizen says, Yahtzee. I'll tell you this, it's been 70 minutes here. Mr. Timothy Hillford needs to go get a little something to eat, some dinner, as they call it here. I think in England, we used to still call it supper, a little bite to eat. And I want to say thank you to all of you guys here. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. And thank you for clicking like. Please turn on the bell. And Love and Light, can you please post that link again for the channel here? It's youtube.com/Monroe Mann/join. Has Monroe ever acted with his sister in a film? No, have not done that. No, Monroe has never done that. I would say Fleece is trying to act, but a mod would be mad. Let's see, Crumpets and Tea. Oh, Crumpets and Tea. I miss good old Crumpets and Tea. Crumpets and Tea were absolutely fabulous. Absolutely. Let's check the subscriber count. You're very much. Hello, Jacob. Jacob, hello. Hello, welcome to the live stream. You came just at the end here, but you're still a wonderful addition here to the stream. Let's check the subscriber count here, and let's just see what's going on. Let's see. YouTube.com says, no, Love and Light, you're getting it wrong again. I'll delete that one more time. If you get it wrong again, we're going to have a problem. youtube.com/Monroe Mann/join. Let's see here. Let's check here. Oh, we're at 4,012. 4,012 subscribers now. So let's progress here. Yeah, let's hope that it stays up there at 4,012. Let's hope that tomorrow morning when we wake up, I think what we need to do, I think maybe later tonight we'll do one more live stream to make sure we can get up to 4,015. I think that's a very important strategy. Very important thing to do. Thank you. Hello. Thank you, Oliver. Oh, love and light. Third time's a charm. I send you a kiss from the Queen here. A kiss from the King. youtube.com/Monroe Mann/join. Hello, Jacob. Now Jacob is going to get onto the wall of shame here. It's YOU''RE. You need to spell correctly here on Timothy Hillford's live streams. Do not butcher my language. YOU''RE. You are from UK. And also, there's a the in there. You are from the UK. And the answer is, yes, I am. I'm from England. I'm from the land of Angs. And yes, very good. It's very good. Hello, Kim Winona. Hello. Hello, how are you? It's great to have you here in the live chat here. Now again, why do all these people show up right as I'm about to end the live stream? It's very hard to leave when people just start arriving, I was about to leave before, and I get a $2 super chat. I was about to leave now, and now Oliver and Kim Winona and Jacob arrive here. It's very difficult. It's very difficult to be a live streamer, because especially one as in demand as Timothy Hillford. Timothy says, I'm going to go, and then all of a sudden there's a deluge of support and people here. And I'm a Saxon. Yes, I am what's known as an Anglo-Saxon. And I remember, if you remember the Karate Kid. Now there's the wax on, wax off. It started out as sax on, sax off. Sax on, sax off. And they turned that to wax on and wax off. That's a little known movie fact right there. That's right, Live It, Love and Light. We are silver medal. We're 2 likes away from a gold medal here on the YouTube live stream Olympics. If we double tap the screen here, we can get 20 likes and we'll be gold medalists here. I think it would be very nice to be gold medalists here. Thank you for subscribing to the channel here. Timothy Hillford loves to have new supporters and fans here. Kim Winona was playing games over FaceTime with granddaughter. Hey, there's nothing better than playing games over FaceTime. How can you play a game over FaceTime? Oh, you're talking about playing a board game. Very interesting that you played the board game. Now, how can you do that remotely, Kim Winona? I'd be very interested to know, how the heck do you do that? Because then maybe all of us can benefit how that we can play games with our friends using FaceTime. That's right here. Love and Light wants us to like the stream so we get the gold medal. Come on, don't you guys want to be gold medalists? Click like. Hello. Hello, governors. I think you need to click like. As soon as shared video game, she's teaching me. Oh, very interesting. Oh, Motor City, you're already a winner. You are a man after a Brit's own heart. I will remind you guys all to definitely check out the television show Doc Martin. It's a very funny British television show, and I think it'll brighten your mood and make your days so much better. It's called Doc Martin. Check out Doc Martin. It'll make you feel absolutely fabulous. Mr. Doc Martin. It's on Acorns TV, Acorns Television. Oh, she's 6 years old and she's teaching, I'll tell you this, the new generation here. They know a lot more than we do. I was told you cannot, no, you can acknowledge kids. Oh, that's the silliest thing ever. I will always acknowledge any of my fans. If there's a fan here telling Timothy that Timothy is a good live streamer, Timothy will always turn around and say, I agree here. Good to have you here. And I'll always give a good hello, Governor. So no, it does not matter. It does not matter. You just do not want to be creepy here. That's all it is. Don't be creepy and everything's all good. Anything to do with Steve Martin. Oh, no, he is a wild and crazy guy. And now, Mr. Motor City, do you watch his new television show with Mr. Martin Short and Selena Gomez called Only Murders in the Building? It's on Hulu, and it is absolutely delightful. It is delightful, and I love watching that television show. It makes me laugh. In fact, you just reminded me that a new episode has just been released a couple of days ago, and I'm going to go check that out. I want to go watch that. It's called Only Murders in the Building. It's on season 4 now, and it is hilarious. I cannot believe you have not already watched Only Murders in the Building. You need to watch 2 television shows, Doc Martin and Only Murders in the Building. You watch those 2 together, life will get very good. Life will get very, very good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me here on this live stream here. And well, Ryan, we can be acquaintances here so far. I do not know you. About being friends, we don't know. Personal friends, definitely not. And close personal friends, well, I think not. I think not. And Kim Renault says, thanks, Carla. I didn't know you could screen share a game. And and now someone else is arriving here. Hello, Jose Maria Borbisco. Hello. How are you? So anyway, I must go. Got to head out of here. Hope you guys will all subscribe to the channel. Welcome aboard here. Thank you very much for joining. Timothy Hillford's my name. Being British is my game. And I look forward to seeing all of you on another live stream in the future. Yes, Jose, I am British. Thank you all. Good to see you here. We did not get gold this time, but maybe we will get gold next time. We almost got to 20 likes. We almost got to 20 likes, but we did not quite make it. But that's okay. You win some, you lose some, and getting a silver plus medal is not bad. Is not bad at all. Yes, ta-ta, Kim Renona. Hello, ta-ta, until the next time. Thank you very much.